How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Take a quick moment to thank all the Dems and also to our staff who helped prepare this amazing meal tonight. Thank you all very much. In honor of this weekend, so what I'm going to do is introduce, I'm here on behalf of Russ Carnahan, I'm stumping for him, and I'm going to also introduce our next Missouri State Treasurer, Judy Baker. So before I get into that, some of you I would love to thank because you were there from the beginning. I ran for Missouri State Treasurer. And although we came up a little bit short, I promise you this, we're just getting started. So now I am the chairman of taco trucks on every street corner, so be on the lookout. We actually were in Kansas City the other day registering voters. We were cruising around in a taco truck. So we're going strong and we're doing whatever we can to help our amazing ticket win in just 17 days to go. But what I want to do is talk a little bit about Russ and why first of all, he sends his regards. He's unfortunately unable to make it, but I'll tell you what, Russ is looking good in the polls and I think he's going to be our next lieutenant governor. Many of you know he was a former congressman, a former state legislator. He grew up in Rolla, and I met him 13 years ago. I met him actually at a dinner at which I received a scholarship. I was in college, and I got a scholarship from the Puerto Rican Society. I'm not even Puerto Rican, and clearly neither is he. But he was there, and he gave the keynote, and it was fantastic because I got a chance to meet him. It was sort of my old school days. I had long hair. It was really great. We did not take any photos, so I'm really happy about that. But it was an amazing time to meet Russ, and I looked up to Russ then, and I'm honored to be here in his place to represent him. And you know, he's the one that has had just such a lifelong history of public service. With his sister, Robin Carnahan, his father, Mel Carnahan, and his grandfather was a former American ambassador. And that's a lifelong public servant that we want as our next lieutenant governor. So please get out and make sure that you are stumping for Russ. Again, he sends his regrets, but he is out there working hard, zigzagging across the state, and I'm honored to be here to represent him. Please make sure that you're telling your folks to get out and vote for Russ so that he can, in fact, help us fight to protect our union brothers and sisters, to fight for equal pay for equal work. He also would, in certain instances, be the president of the Senate and make sure that he is guiding legislation that is going to push our state forward and not let us get stuck. And I think that's exactly what we need to push our state forward. So please get out and vote for Russ Carnahan. But I think what is also exciting here that I want to talk about is our next Missouri State Treasurer, Judy Baker. I can't think of anyone else that could win this, and we need Judy to be there to represent our interests and our needs, to make sure that we are fighting for affordable housing, to make sure that we're making college more affordable, and she is the perfect candidate to get out there to make sure that we are pushing our state forward as our next Missouri State Treasurer, and I am with her 100%, and you guys need to be with her as well, and make sure that you are, we're paving the way so that Judy's going to be up there and teed up to win and beat Eric Schmidt. So without taking that much more time, let's give Judy a round of applause, our next Missouri State